Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you guys my favorite products, like up to date. So I haven't done one of these videos obviously in a long time, so I thought I'd show you all of my favorite products currently in the last few months that I always go to. So some of these products you would have seen me used many times before on my channel, but maybe they weren't necessarily like a favorite. So I did actually use all these products on my face today purposely to kind of show you you know, I guess an example of a look, but how they kind of look on my face. So yeah, I'll just quickly explain to you guys the products that I have here, so if you're interested then please keep on watching. So the first thing I'll jump into is the foundations. So the foundation, I just realized this is horrible. I just used this and made a mess and I really should have cleaned it off, but this is the CoverGirl Vitalist Elixir Foundation. So I'm in the shade, I think, Classic Ivory. And this is really good for really all year round because it does have 20 SPF. So it's perfect for summer because it's kind of protecting your skin while you're wearing it. It's also good for winter because it does have a very natural, not dewy, but soft finish. And I find that it's really good on my skin in the winter when my skin's very dry. So yeah, this is my current favorite foundation, and a little goes a long way. I overdo it a lot, and the only thing I guess I'll say about this is if you overdo it, for me anyway, or anyone that might have some lines, I'm very expressive. I think that's a word. So I'm always doing this with my forehead. If I use too much of this, it really cakes in those lines and they're very obvious even if you're setting it. So I would just say start with a little, and then if you need to build up, go for it. So next we'll go with setting powder. So my favorite setting powder is the same that you would have seen a year ago. So the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Pressed Powders. So I have two now. I've been using, and oh my god, so I actually spilt a liquid eyeliner on this one, but I'm still using it because that liquid eyeliner is not coming off, but it's not going on my face either. So it does have a very weird, I don't know how that happened, but the two colors that I have are, why can't I see the color? Oh, Neutral Buff, and which I use kind of all around my face, but then if I'm setting concealer, I actually recently grabbed Warm Light, so it's a little bit lighter. And what I love about these powders is there's no flashbacks, so if you're taking photos, you don't get which I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I don't typically get very often, I find, with many of my powders, but these ones are kind of known for that. So if you know you're going to be doing a lot of photography or if you're getting a lot of pictures taken, I would use these powders for sure. Bronzer! So nothing has changed. The Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula, I have seriously hit pan and need to buy another one. I use mine in the shade Bronzer. There is a light bronzer one, but I find even though I'm so fair, it still doesn't really show up much on me. But this is just such a good bronzer. It has a little, I want to say a sheen. Oh, I guess you can't really see that. But it's not shiny, it's not sparkly, it's definitely not glittery in any way. It just looks so good on the skin, and you can build it up. It's not something that you have to be so careful with and put it on. It's oh my god. It's so easy to blend. It smells amazing. It smells like pina coladas. Or it smells like the beach. I was going to say sunscreen, but that might make it sound like it doesn't smell very good, but it smells so good, and I just honestly, this is I've been using this, you guys know, for a year. For blush, I've actually kind of been reaching for, in the last, actually I guess most of the summer, I've been going back constantly to the ColourPop, and I'm just realizing there is no, that's kind of disappointing. There's no shade written on here. Oh, I don't remember. I will try to find for you guys because I'm sure it's in a haul video when I bought this a year ago. This is the color. It's what I'm wearing. You can, it is very pigmented, but tap it in twice, tap it off, and it's perfect. So this is my go-to blush. It's very natural. It's very matte, which I like. I just love this color. So for highlighter, I actually have been reaching constantly, anytime I've been wearing highlighter at all in the last few months, is the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter. I don't know if there's more of these. I've only seen this one shade. It's number 10, Be My Highlight. I'm telling you guys. So this is what I wear. You can build this up so much. Look, it looks like I've barely used it, literally. And I've used this, like I've said, every single time I've worn highlighter in the last, I don't even know, 6 months. It's so natural, but so buildable so that you can get that beaming highlight if that's what you want. I just love it. It's not chunky. It's not glittery. It's just like wet. I don't know. I honestly love it. And I'm pretty sure it's like $3, so. For mascara, I was kind of going back and forth between this Lash Blast 24-Hour CoverGirl mascara, but I can't find this anymore. I don't know if this is just extremely old packaging, but this has been my everyday like work sort of mascara, and what I like about it is something with the formula doesn't make me pick my eyelashes, which I know that's super weird, but I have a horrible habit of like picking at my mascara and then I end up picking my eyelashes out. So I have no fake eyelashes on right now, and like you guys can probably see, like I have like no eyelashes, which is really concerning. But this was helping me to not do that, and it just like it gave me all I needed. It made them like longer looking, not too much volume I will say, but it just like genuine good mascara. There's obviously a reason I kept going back for it. And then for weekends and like wanting to, you know, jazz it up a bit, I'm still going for my L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. This stuff still separates my lashes amazing. It does give a lot more volume. This is really my go-to when I'm like jazzing it up. So for brows, I actually got my eyebrows microbladed, which I'm debating on doing a video on, but I don't know if I even want to go into all the details about it. If you guys want to see a video on it, please let me know below. But anyways, I haven't been having to use too much brow product lately because of that. But I do still go in and touch up spots, and I'm still using my Joe Fresh, this little guy, Joe Fresh eyebrow pencil in the shade Taupe. It just, I feel like, matches perfectly. I feel like this is the perfect shade for me. It's not warm. That is my biggest pet peeve. Warm eyebrows, not for me. This is like clearly my go-to pencil. For eyeliner, actually, I've been really loving the Wet n Wild Mega Liner. So this one is actually in like a very, I think it's just dark brown. It is what I'm wearing today, and I find it looks black, but I think I will go out and get a black one. I just love this. It's so easy to apply. It's insane. It makes doing a wing so easy. Like, this is literally my new go-to, and this has only been like the last month because I've had this in my drawer forever and never used it, and it wasn't until about a month ago I was like, I'll try something different. I'm obsessed with it. It works so well. The only thing is I guess it builds up a bit of product on the brush, so I always have to wipe it off, but it's like a stiff brush, so it's super easy to control. Honestly, I would go get this if you want to try a new liquid liner. For eyeshadows, I don't have a specific shadow that I can tell you is my go-to. I haven't been wearing a ton of eyeshadow lately. I actually kind of had fun doing this because I thought that this would match a little bit better than it does, but I can give you a brand that is my go-to, and honestly, it is still ColourPop. Their eyeshadows I just find are amazing. So these are just some of my single shadows that I have. Ooh, I just put my finger in the pink one. So I use this one, and then I use a more yellow one that I have. I have some of their palettes as well, which if you guys have been here for a while, you would have seen me use them in many, many videos. They just blend so well, and they are so pigmented, and they are so affordable. Honestly, I just can't rave about them enough. Like, if you are looking to try some different shadows, I cannot recommend the ColourPop ones enough. So another favorite of mine that has not changed for like a year, which tells you how much I love it or love them, is my lip go-to is still the ColourPop Ultra Satin Lips. So Magic Wand and Strip are my go-tos. That does not look good. I just put a gloss on because I felt like my lips were looking very pale. This pale pink that I just put on is not going well. But anyways, the Ultra Satin Lips are so good. They are not drying like the matte lips. I still like the matte lips because they stay on for so long. The Satin Lips stay on pretty much as long as the matte lips, but they're more comfortable, and they're softer. They don't dry completely down, but they last. To me, they're just amazing. They, again, have so many shades. I have so many ColourPop lipsticks, liquid lipsticks. Like, I have quite a few. I actually should probably, start wearing some of these more often. So that pretty much, I didn't do concealer. So For concealer, my go-to concealers are also the ColourPop No Filter concealers. So I have mine in the shades Fair, Light, Neutral, Light, and I think Beige. Yes. Beige is what I use if I'm covering up like a blemish, a pimple or something. Light is what I'll use depending on how tan I am. It'll be where I like typically would highlight. And then Fair is to like extra brighten up the under eye and stuff like that. These are so good. You barely need any product. It blends out amazing. It never looks like super thick. At least I don't think so. And I just honestly really like these. And they're fairly affordable. Like ColourPop in general is very affordable. Yeah, these are basically all my favorite go-tos. You may have noticed I didn't touch on skincare. I think I'm going to do a separate video on skincare, which is going to be a bit awkward because I also want to do a separate video on the Body Shop. You guys have seen multiple Body Shop hauls that I did, and I haven't really touched on what I actually use still and what has kind of been like a flop. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what your favorite products are. Maybe I'll try them out myself, and I'll see you guys in my next video.